This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp.
So I think we put you in the cage. What happened exactly there? How that actually helps? Why you do this? We put you in the one-on-one cage. So how was we had a conversation with her parents, because we already know what is the missing. And then I said, well, if your daughter wants to work, it has to be 9 to 6. The whole team will be watching her, and she has to do everything the way I want, not anybody else. So tell about the journey. Was it helpful or was it bad? What do you think? What do you advise for other people?
Of course. So this is another part of when I tell you it has not been a direct journey for me. This is a part of it. Of course, once I entered the job market, this applies to everyone. You know, the job market is not the same as before, not just in this industry, but in any industry. But that shouldn't be a point of complaint. You know, markets change everywhere all the time. We shouldn't complain about it. We just have to find ways to adjust to it and make it work for us. After a while, I was noticing for my mock interviews or for all the interviews I had taken, I needed some feedback. So I, of course, consulted our principal, Shibu sir, and I said, and my parents were a part of it too, because again, I'm grateful that I have parents who are very proactive about what I'm doing and what I'm not. And I was seeing that there were some gaps in my abilities because these interviews are just not clicking, or certain questions when I'm answering just not clicking. There must have been some kind of understanding in my knowledge or my understanding. And because of my strict mother, she planned that she called Shibusar and said, "You make her work overtime, give her." And Shibusar said, "You know what? I agree with you. Hard out, difficult hours, full workshops and learning, and just it's like a job. But for me, it's overnight because I'm trying to match Bangladesh time. So for me, that those work hours would be 9 p.m. to 5 or 6 a.m. the next morning. What I would do overnight, I would watch every single workshop recording. I would do all the hands-on. I would create very detailed documents. There's no escape because every single part of it will be assessed by the mentors. They will, there's no cheating. I cannot just copy paste or do little hands-on work. No, I have to get through everything, relearn everything, and make sure that all the gaps that I had, or all the ways that my interviews were just not clicking, or I struggled with a little bit, I can fill those gaps. I can truly understand. At first, I will be very honest, I was very scared. I was like, oh my God, what is this punishment? Already I'm struggling in my job search. Now I have to, all day I'm up, now all day I'm up, as all night I'm up as well, doing these hard things. Everyone keeping tabs on me. My family by 9 p.m. they're like, okay, go sit down, your work starts now. Early dinner and starting work for me. But very you have to I very had to quickly change my mindset on this. This is not a punishment, this is a blessing. And I know for you too, you don't need the locked in cage hours for me. You already have the same resources available to you. You can lock in yourself every day, spend time, thoroughly go through all the workshops, practice from 0 minutes to all the way, no matter 4 hour workshop, fine, watch it all 4 hours, do it end to end, document everything. You don't have to go through the strict process I did the same thing, except but that you can do now easily. You have all the modules, you have all the facilitators and mentors at your service. You just message them, they'll help you if you're stuck on something. Do this work, because that is what really sealed the deal for me. If you do not do the work fully and completely, no gaps, no skipping, no cheating, no half-hearted documentation, no, do it full details. In the end, that is what our teachers tell us in the beginning, to be careful. In the end, you'll be like, oh, I wish I did it earlier. I wish I did it during when the workshop was going on and during when we were learning this. Then I would be able to understand and connect clearly. I'd have all these resources. Um, it really helped me because, and also the webinars. Again, you are, especially all the future, now and the future programs are very lucky. You have no excuses in my eyes. You are being given every webinar, every resource, in written form, in slide form, in a visual interview recording form. You have everything, so no complaints. You have all these webinars. Now you also have ideas of JavaScript and Python, which is not, you are going to have questions about it. If you only watch those things, again, just the resources at TS4U alone was enough for me. I did not have to look left or right to learn anything. Lock in. You don't need to go through the process I did, my ups and downs and extra time I took. You can do it right now. Hold yourself accountable, learn, create that discipline and schedule for yourself. No skipping, no cheating. Do every single workshop, document everything, learn, have it checked by your mentors or facilitators to see if you documented and did the work right. Do your show and tells, because if you do not actually do it on the spot, and if you're not being scored and assessed in real time, then you don't gain true confidence. And even if you get through all of that without doing it, when you're in the job market, you're going to realize you wish you had. You wish you spent all that time learning. You wish you documented everything, because now you forget, now you need it. You wish you at least did it a few times hands-on, because no matter how many words you learn, if you did not have physical hands-on work experience with it, it'll never connect. Do it. For me, eventually that is what helped click everything. Watching those webinars, those coding webinars, is how I could answer any coding related questions. No one asked complicated coding questions for this role. You have all the resources. Again, you have no excuses. I started two years back. Even then it was more strict, but now our principal is being very generous, giving you everything at your disposal. Take advantage of it. Now is the time. You have time now. Use it well. It's going to benefit you at the end, going to make the job search process easier for you at the end.
Thank you.